They sit in this faraway place in the world and take really long-term views of the world. Yeah, so Munro's are mountains in Scotland over 3,000 feet. Back in the 1800s, a guy called Sir Hugh Munro went and climbed and tabled all of the mountains in Scotland that are over 3,000 feet. And there ends up being 282 of them. And your job, if you live and hang out in Scotland, is to go climb all 282 Munros. There's a process called bagging the Munros. So if you go and live there, and I have, you do go climb Munros, and it's a lot of fun and exciting thing to do. So why name yourself after Scottish mountains? So when I spent a good chunk of my career living and working in Edinburgh, and I always got to look at the Scottish fund managers. So Edinburgh is a town that's smaller than most less than 500,000 people. Yet they have some of the biggest fund managers in the world. Groups like Ballygifford, Walter Scott, before that Standard Life and others were there. And they have this long history in funds management, and they sit in this faraway place in the world and take really long-term views of the world. And so when we set up Munro here in Melbourne, Australia, we thought, why couldn't we do that? Why couldn't we sit in faraway places and take really long-term views of the world? The last reason why is that a lot of these Edinburgh fund managers are set up as partnerships, and Munro is also set up as a partnership, i.e. to endure over a very long period of time. And so really it was just a bit of a homage to the great Edinburgh fund managers that I always admired that we wanted to be like when we set up Munro Partners.